Howdy, Full Metal Cowboy, slinging a quadruple live reaction of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Subtitled. I am going to be reacting to this myself. I will be reacting to the dubbed version of Frieren Beyond Journey's End, and Sailor Sif will be joining me for that one. But as far as the subtitled reactions are concerned, this is just going to be me going solo on that version. So there's that. At the time I'm recording this, I do believe Frieren Season 2 is on the way on Friday. So I got some catching up to do. But if I catch up before the 16th, then I'm going to have to wait because I have to work that day. But we'll see. I do have 28 episodes to watch, though, so this is going to be a journey, a 28 episode journey. So, and yes, this is a quadruple live reaction. I will be reacting to episodes 1 through 4 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. In fact, that is actually how Frieren premiered. It premiered with 4 episodes, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. That's crazy. I've heard of 4-part season or series finales, Avatar: The Last Airbender and Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Yeah, those. Oh, wait a minute. Star Wars: Clone Wars did not end with did not have a finale with 4 episodes. They actually did the finale throughout 4 weeks. So, my bad for pointing that out as another example when it wasn't. I forgot. But Avatar: The Last Airbender was cited as a 4-part series finale. But it's not often that I hear a 4-episode premiere. You know, usually 4 episodes at once is usually at the end. But I've said enough. So yeah, anyway, I think I've pretty much said enough about this. So I'm going to go ahead and start watching Frieren. So here we go. Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Episode 1. In 3, 2, 1, fire! Now let me make sure my sound's off. Okay, good. Yeah, I've been sleeping on this a little bit. Not for long. Because I know Season 2 is going to be the talk of the town, or it's going to be the talk of the town, talk of the anime con, and also oh god, what is it? It's also going to be the talk of the anime forum. That's what I was trying to say. The animation in this opening is pretty good, although there is a different style a little bit here and there. Yeah, I'm also aware that this is a fantasy setting, not an isekai, which, oh, thank God. Like, there's an overabundance of isekai, you have no idea. But that's also, that's because of anime like Sword Art Online. That started a ripple effect of, like, video game isekai, which is something I'm just tired of. Northern edge of the continent. I arrived in this place. Okay, I was reading a little too slower. It's a place where many souls, where I was conversed with my old comrades. Great mage Flamme. Wasn't sure if I pronounced that name right. Okay, so we get the title, even though we already had an opening that showed the title. Like, kind of makes me wonder if they should have just omitted the opening and save it for episode 2. Just saying. So Eisen's the little short dwarf. I like how the dwarf's like expressionless. He just has this blank stare. He's just like he'll just take anything. There's a big ass mug there. Yeah. Although I do like that old school like barrel mug look. I wonder how those get cleaned out though. The food poisoning? You know that treasure chest with the treasure trap kind of reminds me of the monster box trope in Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'm a long time Final Fantasy fan, so I know my classic RPGs and shit. Oh, shooting star. Oh yeah, Madhouse is the studio behind this. Okay, yeah, they are not going to disappoint, I'm sure. Shooting stars are pretty cool to look at. It's just a shame electric light makes it difficult, if not impossible to look at. Kind of why I wish in some cases people would just be curious, like, hey, there's gonna be meteor, so can we please turn the lights off so we so people can take a look at them? Just saying. I mean, because meteor showers is just something you don't get to see very often. I do believe around where I'm at, like they usually come around every August, or typically around August. I mean, it's something I don't keep track of, but right, because humans only have like roughly around 100 years, maximum on average. Rarely do people live to 100 and uh like, I guess 15. Uh, humans are just not built to last, like, over a century. And elves in fiction, either are immortal or they just have insanely long lifespans. I mean, depending on the fantasy work, and the rules of that world. So yeah, of course, considered she's an elf, her lifespan differs greatly than humans. Oh, time's passed. Yep. I know beauty is rather debatable, in old age, but I would imagine in a perspective of an old man, or at least how an old man appears, he doesn't look bad for his old age. I mean, he is old, but he doesn't look frail. Like, he looks good for his age. That's the thing about men. When they go bald, they don't lose their they don't lose their shit. I know some men do have a concern about hair, when their hair is lost. I mean, look, my hairline's kind of going up here, not over here, but well, actually, partially it's because I it does look like my hairline's receding, but I always pull my hair back instead of, because I don't like it getting in my vision. If I'm being honest. But I mean, from my perspective, I've had family members who have had hair loss. My dad lost his hair like from the middle, so he had hair on the sides, and same with my oldest uncle from my mom's side who had passed away some time ago. So if I end up having hair loss like right in the middle, it's like, personally, I'm not gonna lose sleep over. I'm just like, well, that's genetics. Women, on the other hand, they're more sensitive about um hair. Well, unless they, although I've heard cases when if with women who have cancer, I mean when they lose hair, they just kind of just they know the circumstance, but oh wow, yeah, I know I went in this tangent about hair, how uh men handle like hair loss, like that's really nice. He gets to hang out with friends. Oh wow. Hmm? Oh no, he just died. Fuck man. Shit, man. Damn, man. And they're just trying to comfort. I know Himmel was only like in for a short amount of time before that, but fuck it. And I know this is gonna. I got a feeling this is gonna touch into like the themes of the series. Yep, that's oh, I'm seeing death flags with him too. Fuck man. So it sounds like life and death are going to be major themes of this anime. It's actually kind of an interesting thing he said there. That's definitely a quote to think about. God, the music in this is so good. Episode 1, The End of an Adventure. End credits? "20 years after the death of Himmel the hero, Central Lands, outskirts of the city of Strahl, I think? Oh, hello. Okay, so time has passed. I can't blame him for having to stop drinking, at an older age. I mean, it's probably gonna become a point in time where I stop drinking alcohol. I think by the time I hit senior years, I think that's when I'm just gonna stop, and maybe just limit to wine. I don't know. If my health starts becoming a concern, then that's when I'll stop. I mean, that's a smart way to. And why not? Why? Sounds like some dark magic shit. Reviving the dead. Usually with good storytelling, that's a big fucking no. Uh, Full Metal Alchemist, great example of that. Uh, Caution, or that kind of caution. I meant. Yeah. Honestly, they don't explicitly refer Christianity as the sacred text in this because usually in any scripture, whether it be the Bible, the Quran, uh, the Tanakh, well, the Tanakh is the Old Testament for Christians, but generally in any sacred text, in any uh, scriptures, usually living healthily is a strong is strongly encouraged. So, whoa, damn. Well, oh, that's it for episode 1. Goodness, this was. I'm gonna just turn it down so I can. I'll listen to this song another time. Uh, man, what a start. I know this was rather dialogue heavy, but this is a case where you take in what this world has to offer. You take in what the themes are. Like, I think they actually get the themes across rather, like, not super quickly, but just at the right spot to get invested. Like, this is definitely character driven for sure. I think this is definitely an anime that's I can see why people were buzzing about this last year. It's because given the fantasy element, the world looks gorgeous. You feel like you want to be in this world, and of course, you know the drama that happens. You had Himal, who had just passed away, and even though he had a short time in this episode, they actually tie into oh, hello. Episode 2, it didn't have to be magic. Okay, so I'll just be quick about this. Even though Himmel had a short amount of time, they they at least tie in a major theme already in Frieren, that being life and death. Because I am seeing right away that is a major theme in this series, and I suspect Heidel and that short dude are probably going to end up dead by within the season. And and that little girl that was just introduced a later episode, I'm sure that Heidel and the short dude, Eisen, Heidel and Eisen, I'm sure their deaths are going to propel Frieren into perhaps a character arc where she just appreciates time spent with those around her. When she just walked off, and then years have passed, and then Himmel dies, and then 20 years have passed, and you have Heidel, who's I suspect is going to die in an episode or two. Considering the time skips, and also this is another thing, there are time skips within episode 1, but again, it serves Frieren's character because of her lifespan being different than humans, because of the fact of she's an elf and all that. So yeah, this is already like a strong first impression. So yeah, so I'm just getting the second episode queued up. Yeah, this is. I kind of wonder why they made this a 4-episode premiere. Maybe episodes 2 through 4. Justify the amount of episodes premiered, I guess. Although I feel like episode 1 was a strong enough premiere, but maybe I might be wrong with the next 3. So yeah, this is I'm in. I'm in for this one. This is I I regret having slept on this when it was brand new at the time. Okay, so I accidentally stopped recording. I think once I hit the space button because I didn't know that caused my recording to go out. So uh, that happened while I was, or I noticed it when I was playing the opening. So yeah, so this is a second attempt. So here we go. Frieren, episode 2 in 3, 2, 1, play. There we go. Okay, now that this is, we're good. I just gotta make sure I'm clicking on my other window and not the window over here where my Streamlabs is at. Considering the score, the music score of this, I don't know what to think of this opening. This seems just a little. I don't know. And then again, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's one of my favorite animes, and yet it's got like J-pop music as opening and ending themes. So go figure. And honestly, opening and ending themes, they're not supposed to actually match the score of the anime. All right, here we go. Good, my young student. Yes. Sorry. Oh, this is my coffee mug. It says "fuck up" I'm editing. I got this for Christmas. Such a fitting coffee mug. Because I am an AMV editor, so what the fuck? Oh my god. Wasn't expecting that image there, but hey. Oh yeah, frigid cold temperatures. Not fun. And this must be summertime. So we're seeing time pass like winter, spring. Hey, eat your greens, old man. The hell? Lazy bastard. Oh, he's got a cane. Ah, shit. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to happen. I mean, he has his cane, so clearly, his walking, his mobilities, Yeah. Fuck, man. He's gonna. I had a feeling he was gonna be dying at some point. Ah, shit. She knew, or she probably noticed the signs that he was dying. Ah, damn, man. Dude, that was. I wouldn't be surprised if anyone who has seen this. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few people that spoke out saying that this anime like saved their life. And I know that sounds like a silly, remark to make over an anime, but I mean it people have made that kind of remark over like, music or uh maybe like any piece of art. Like there have been times where people have such a strong connection because of, the time that they were exposed to a certain work. Uh, this right here, I'd argue. Oh wow, did she hit the rock? I would guess so. Yeah, but considering what Hytol just said about to Fern years ago, I can imagine that scene must have had an impact on some people who probably were in a similar situation and contemplated suicide. I know suicide's a touchy subject, but I can see this anime helping those that are going through a low point. Right. You know, maybe Fern is afraid to approach Hyter as he, in the state he's in. Oh. Oh, she got to talk with him. Nice. Yeah. Oh, come on, Frieren. Shit. He was just trying to look out for Fern, given her situation and everything. It's a motherfucking squirrel and a pumpkin. Okay, so Hemel is definitely going to be a central point in this season. I mean, he may have passed on, but he's still going to be a prominent figure, even in death. Oh, this leaves Eisen being the only one of the group besides Frieren that's still alive. Shit, why do I get the feeling he's next? Or why do I get the feeling he's gonna pass on, like, in the next episode, too? Blue moon flowers. So are they like a rare flower in this case? Squirrels. Oh, seed rats. What the hell? I thought they were squirrels. They look like squirrels. How are they called seed rats, though? Well, at least seed rats are not rat bastards. Yeah, that's one big ass turtle. Oh, that's one way to track them. Sorry, I was silent for like 2 minutes. I'm just taking in what's been going on. I mean, they're essentially just trying to gather like ingredients and such. Well, she certainly has a lot of time to gather magic. Squirrels are like that too. I swear they look like squirrels. They're I don't know. I guess I call them sea rats in this world, just out of its own world, I guess. I say the um, color palette in this scene is just gorgeous. This is like I know this is like obvious. Um, I know this is like obvious for me to say, man. The Frieren is well animated, and again, this is by Madhouse. So you look. When you're getting something from Madhouse, they will often not disappoint on the animation because they are such a damn good studio. Man, my leg keeps itching. I'm trying not to itch it because it just yeah. I don't want my leg getting infected because I don't want to see myself losing a leg like in my mid 30s. Uh, it just itches. I need to figure out what is causing that itch. And I know I'm talking about something that's way outside of this, but more personal. But oh my god, this is such. I am starting to see why they did 4 episodes, because if Eisen ends up being the next one to die in these initial 4 episodes, I can see why this anime dropped with 4 episodes to premiere. Because there's there's a running theme here, or running. The magic that kills people. Okay, so we are getting previews, but they're just quotes. Interesting. I know they showed that the first time around, at the end of episode 1, but interesting that they're doing that, as like granted, I mean, we're getting little teasers through quotes, but we're not seeing exactly what is going on, so which is great. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get episode 3 going, and let me make sure I am hitting the right what do you call it here, because I accidentally ended record while I was doing this. So okay, let me hit the audio to Japanese. All right, there we go. Full subtitles. Boom. I think we're ready to go. Let me make sure. Okay, good. Okay, good. I just want to make sure I was not hitting the wrong button that would cause the recording to shut off, because that happened last time. So, yeah, but seriously, I know I'm 2 episodes in. I want to take a quick moment to just kind of ponder what I've been seeing so far. I am starting to see that this is a slow burn anime, but this is one where I feel like time is not wasted. I feel like what these episodes have to say early on, there has not been one episode where they lack profundity. And I'm not saying every anime needs to be profound. I like a balance of profound anime and it's, anime to just escape to. Nothing wrong with that. But in the case of Frieren, because this is like, and I know I'm repeating myself a little bit here and there, but what I am noticing with the series are themes of life and death, because that has been ever so strong ever since the first episode, and with this episode in particular, like, I was not expecting an anti-suicide message in something like Frieren. Now, like what Heidel said about, what he said to Fern about, oh, if you have precious memories of them, don't waste it by taking your own life. It's like, and granted, I think this is why I said earlier that if anyone had been going through a low point and had watched Frieren at just the time they were going through such a low point, I would not be surprised that some would say Frieren saved their life. From like I can see this anime being helpful for those that are going through a hard time, and and I would even imagine maybe I'm on the money on this one, or whatnot, but what I am kind of starting to see, like, why maybe this anime is loved, I'm guessing is because, I mean, considering that this came out, what was it, 2024, late, like sometime in 2024. Let me let me look on my anime list, and this will be like the last thing I'll point out before I hit episode 3. I'm just curious, so let me look up my anime list, because that's kind of my go-to for like information on like when this dropped, like what season exactly, because they actually highlight that. I want to say this must have been autumn last year, or excuse me, 2024. Not last year, because if I said autumn of last year, that would have been like what, 3 months by now. So, I don't know why I made that assumption. Oh, it actually premiered in autumn of 2023, but finished in winter of last year. So that clarifies. That there goes, correcting my comment when I said, "Oh, this came out like autumn of last year." I'm like, wait a minute, no, it didn't. Actually, what a time to premiere this too, because I mean, especially with how episode 2 ended, you had those autumn colors. Makes sense because this did premiere in autumn, so you get that kind of, you know, in real time like aesthetic, like the time it premiered, all that. This is legitimately a really good anime. Even 2 episodes in, like they have not wasted much time. They are getting like, this is a well executed anime early on. I hope the rest of this is like this, because I am in. So okay, enough of the rambling. Here we go. Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 3 in 3, 2, 1, fire. Okay, so it's recording good. Good. Oh, this is... Why did I sleep on this? Okay, you know what? I've been wondering who is doing the music in this, because I never did look that up. Or I'll look it up later. 27 years after the death of Himmel the Hero, Central lands the trading city of Warm. It's quite the town name. Kitty. What is with that look on her face? Oh, what the hell? That little smirk on her face, like, oh, this potion dissolves clothing. And she's like, like, what was she thinking? Who's this asshole? Oh God. Wait, why was gulp need to be translated? That's she's awfully calm given the kind of people around her. You know, given how sneaky Frieren is and is learning magic, maybe she can conjure up some magic to take down Metal Gears. What do you think? Kept you waiting, huh? Sorry, couldn't resist. Flan and pancakes. Or, damn! It kind of makes me want to have some pancakes, damn it! I haven't had pancakes in like a long time. I've had waffles, like a couple months back. Waffles are pretty dope. But the thing is, I try not to have maple syrup because, yeah, I want to try to lose weight, not gain weight, and maple syrup will contribute to weight gain, so not taking that chance. Yeah, she has. Goodness. Managed to kill. I'm guessing the episode titles are like shown like in between, like as part of the like midway point. That's an interesting timing. Feel the power of Frieren's magic. Dynasty Warriors 3, by the way. I haven't played it, but I know that line because it's funny as shit. Because the voice acting in that game is horrible, but highly memeable. There's old Himmel again. Soltrog. That sounds like a Norse name. Now I think of it, or some kind of like. If it's not Norse, it's like Scandinavian or something. It's got that. It's got that familiar like um, phonic like naming, whatever the hell you want to call it. Pardon me if I mispronounced the name. I was. Oh wait, Soltrog's like is spelled him. Oh god, I got the names mixed up a little. Qual. Oh, that's what the episode title is referring to. But now that I think of it, the name Soltrog does sound like Scandinavian or something. Doing the old beard stroking, huh? How was that? I heard something outside. Well, he's dead. Ah. Wait, what? Wow, Hemo would want to flip her skirt too? What the fuck? I thought he was a gentleman. That was a solid episode. I I'm just gonna go. Look, I'll be honest. First two episodes were stronger than this. Not that is not to say this was a bad episode or whatnot. I do feel like this episode in particular was just more of an in between last one and this next one coming up. So, but I will say that this episode did help see the what do you call it, development between Frieren and Fern, like their dynamic. So there's at least that. It's just I feel like the first two episodes had more of a more profound effect than this one. But yeah, Himmel's been a prominent figure throughout the series, even after his death. So it's probably going to be one of those. It's probably going to be more of an anime about reflection, I would think too. So yeah, life, death, reflection, and I'm guessing there's like maybe another theme to this, but I haven't seen it yet. The land where souls rest. Ooh. Okay. So that was episode 3 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Yeah. Just about ready to wrap this this quadruple live reaction. Yeah. Damn, this is such a good series right now. Like, man, why did I sleep on this back then? I mean, when it dropped on Netflix, it was buzzing. Yeah, and I do believe it was on Crunchyroll as well. So yeah, it was Crunchyroll and Netflix. I mean, it was on both platforms. I think once Netflix got it, I think that's kind of what helped bump it up. So yeah, man, I truly regret having slept on this. I should have gotten into it sooner. There is one other thing I want to say, but I'm going to save it until after this premiere because I kind of want, because I want to assess the whole premiere, the whole 4 episode premiere, sell in before I actually make this comment. So okay, anyway, I think I'm ready to just get this ball rolling with episode 4 here. Oh, it's like 26 minutes long. It's a little longer than the others, I guess. Actually, let me double check that real quick. How long were the other ones? Oh, episode 1 was 26 minutes. So was episode 2. Okay, episode 3 was like 24 minutes and 30 seconds. So, yeah, episode 3 was actually the shorter of the 4. Okay, so the 26 minutes is the average episode length. Anyway. Okay, sorry for that little distraction there. I'm just going to go ahead and just get this queued up. And yeah, we're ready to go. So here we go. Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 4. In 3, 2, 1, fire. Okay. While I am waiting for this, I'll go through. I'm just going to put some verb real quick. Cat Stevens, Teaser and the Fire Cat. Yeah, I got a turntable. Yeah, I like listening to records. It's my hobby. It's a hobby of mine. It's actually a therapeutic way of listening to music. All right. Flame. At least that's. Oh my god, just gotta. Oh, someone's a sleepyhead. Oh, looks like she's not feeling well either. Oh, really? Oh my god. Oh, damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. certainly is. The land where souls rest. Yeah, so they do this every midway point. Wow, animators have it really easy for Eisen because when he talks, you don't see his head move or anything. It's just stone faced. Sorry. Sorry, I had a bit of a chill there. I don't know what's going on. Just yawn and then chill. Like, damn. Guess my body's like adapting to temperature or something. I don't know. Yeah, because heaven's a paradise. Makes sense. Oh. Okay, so we're getting to a reunion with Eisen. And he looks like he aged a little, not as much as Himmel and Hytel. What the hell's with Fred's face? Yeah, I like Eisen. I mean he may not be as emotive, but he at least is a lot more it's like holy shit. Just fucking lifted that huge ass boulder. Oh my god. Memoirs? I thought they were grimoires. I'm not sure if this is fan subbed or directly lifted from the localization or whatnot. Not entirely sure, if I'm being honest. Oh my goodness. Sorry for yawning. I mean, it's like 5:38, and days are short during the winter, so it's like I'm like tired easily at this time of year. Yeah, we just don't get much sunlight during winter. Oh, so that's Flamme, or I'm sorry if I'm getting the names mispronounced. Again, I am watching this subtitled, so sometimes the dub might have different, or sometimes when names are pronounced in Japanese and English, sometimes the names will be pronounced a little differently. Okay, so that's why there was the note at the beginning of the series. Oh wow. Ende. Sounds like it sounds German for end. And I know this because my favorite anime, Legend of the Galactic Heroes, has the words end, but it has an e at the end, so ENDE, just to signify that the episode is at an end. I'm not even sure if that the name of Ende is like exactly like I don't know if there's an exact connection there, but I mean it could be. Make no mistake, I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm just yawning because I've been up since like 9, and it's these winter hours, man. The winter hours of daylight. It's short. It's been nighttime since about, goodness, I'm not entirely sure. Someone's sleepy. I swear, Frieren's face looks goofy in some occasions. Wow. Wow. Okay, so that was it. That was episode 4. Was not expecting that they're gonna end right there. I thought there was like maybe a minute more, but I guess. Oh, I kind of see why they did 4 episodes. Because you had the first one that was pretty much dedicated to Frieren and um, her group, Of course, Hemel dies. Then you had episode 2 introducing Fern and also showing further into Hytel, and then of course Hytel dies. In episode 3, you have the dynamic between Fern and Frieren growing, and then that continues into episode 4, and then we get to see a reunion between Frieren and Isen. So, yeah. I kind of see why they did 4 episodes. Maybe 3 could have been enough. But that's not my call. I mean, honestly, I think anime fans have been spoiled with 4 episodes, but I can see why they did it. Illusions of the Dead. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it for this quadruple live reaction. Oh my god. The series is so good. I first impressions absolutely strong. Like, I have not been disappointed with this. Like, my time's not wasted. Yes, it's a slow burn, but it uses those little moments to allow the viewer to breathe. And I mean, there's a lot of breathing room in this series, but there is a little bit of action, but there's definitely a significant amount of drama in Frieren Beyond Journey's End, and that's where I'm at. Like, this is definitely character driven. There's definitely a high amount of drama. There's definitely, a thematic thread here. Like, there's definitely themes of life, death, even reflection, and of course, Frieren is an integral character. I mean, the show's named after her, but Himmel, he's definitely a prominent figure even after he had died. So I know I'm like reiterating what I've said already, but I mean, oh my god, this is such this is I can see why people love this one, and uh which brings me to my next point about Frieren, which has nothing to do with it, but more like an anime I will compare it to. So I can see why people were buzzing about this. I can see why people were vouching for it. In terms of, like, I can see Frieren being in a lot of people's top 10 favorite anime of the year back in 2024. And it didn't surprise me why this got a number of nominations during Crunchyroll's Anime Awards. So, about that Crunchyroll Anime Awards, this is a burning question, and this is something I will never let go when it comes to Crunchyroll's Anime Awards. Why the fuck did Solo Leveling end up winning over this? I mean, my first impressions on this, it's much stronger than Solo Leveling's. Okay, so here's the thing. I have watched season 1 of Solo Leveling. And you know what? First impressions is, who the fuck wrote this? And I say that because there is one massive crutch I have with Solo Leveling, and that is the system in Solo Leveling's world is a bunch of fucking bullshit. Because the system in Solo Leveling's world, when it comes to granting perks and shit, has been way too generous to the main protagonist and not so much to the other characters. And it has been too generous to the main character more than once, about 3 to 4 times. That's not good writing. Frieren I may be 4 episodes in, but it has better writing, leagues ahead than Solo Leveling's. I can see why Frieren fans were pissed that this got snubbed by Solo Leveling regarding Anime of the Year. Like, I can see it. And you know what? It is bullshit that Crunchyroll gave it to Solo Leveling because I think this is a better anime already. I'm serious. I am dead serious. Now, I'm not trying to let my negative feelings towards Solo Leveling affect, my enjoyment of this. So, yeah, because I'm giving this a fair shake too. There is not much I have to complain about Frieren. I think it's well animated. I think the soundtrack is fantastic. And on that note, who does the soundtrack for Frieren? I've been trying to figure that out. Evan Call. Okay, so an American? Okay, so he did do a number of anime soundtracks. Symphogear? I didn't care for that one too much. Violet Evergarden, he did the soundtrack for that. My Happy Marriage, he did the soundtrack for that too? What? Okay, I've heard about that one, and I heard it's a good anime, I guess. Yeah. Never would have thought he would have done the soundtrack for those particular anime. That's very nice. Okay, and let me check the director, because I want to see what else he directed, because I might want to take a look at some of the other stuff he's done. Alright. Oh, the manga's on hiatus. Uh-oh. I hope the hiatus is not too long. And hopefully the staff of season 2 can, take their time. Okay, so Keiichiro Saito is the guy that directed Frieren. Let's see, he also directed Bocchi the Rock. Okay, I've heard about that one. He's also he's an assistant director for season 2 of Frieren. He is also I'm still looking. What else has he directed? Is it just Bocchi the Rock? Is that it? Is that all he's directed was Bocchi the Rock other than Frieren? Aka 13 something. I don't even know what the hell that is. Yeah, and some other anime. But yeah, this is, honestly, not this one's not too bad. I mean, he may have just directed Bocchi the Rock. That's probably like the only notable thing he's directed, but I mean, he's the way that Freeren's been handled throughout these 4 episodes have been more than solid. I'd say it's pretty stellar. So yeah, I want to see more of this. I am loving this anime. Is it going to be a 10 out of 10 anime for me? I'm not going to say that just yet. I'm not even going to worry whether it's a 10 out of 10 anime or not. Like, I'm not even going to worry about that shit. So yeah. But this is a good one. This is truly a really damn good anime. I'm hoping the rest of season 1 like keeps this momentum up, because because my first impressions are so strong here. So yeah. Anyway, that is going to do it for this quadruple live reaction of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. I will be back for episode 5 of Frieren. So until next time, take care. Accidentally bumped my phone while I was doing this. But yeah, episode 5 next time. Take care.